Hope everybody's doing great today. Okay, I'm really happy for this initiative, and I really have a lot to say today because there's so many young artists here who are really aspiring to become who they want to be and to represent Cameroon, both national and internationally. So before doing that, there are a lot of things that you guys need to be aware of before embarking on that journey. I'm Philbill, people call me Deeyaso, and those are my real names. I hail from the south region of Cameroon. I'm a Sala boy, I'm a Sala from that perform zone. You know, the white people just came as super girl, or possibly all of them, I'm two people. So sometimes when I go to see me, I say my name is Minnie, I'm sure I'm not Douala. I say I'm Sala, so. So, Philbill is an artist, yeah. Because I'm not just a music producer, I'm not just a singer, I'm a lot. I actually paint. Sometimes I co-direct my videos too. Sometimes I'm a choreographer too. So I'm an artist on the whole. So I hail from the South region and I moved to Douala and trying to impact the world, Cameroon, with my music, through my music. And it hasn't been an easy journey, especially from a country like Cameroon, where we have diverse cultures. First of all, we're bilingual, you have the Anglophone, you have the Francophone,
yeah.
You're about to study, you have to know how to speak French.
Chuzih.
Why do I say now you need to learn how to speak French? Because I feel like more of the talent comes from the South region. I'm sorry, from South and Northern region, but that's true. Yeah, more. I know there are also talents from the Francophone zone, but me, the way I canonize everything. I feel like the Francophones are business orientated, like they know more about the business, like the music business. We, the Anglophones, we are trying to adapt because we want to show more of the talent, and that's what we do for the past years.
What are the fundamental team you need around you to actually realize a video, for example, like the one you did for strangers? And also, is it okay, like I said, as a video director, to rent your equipment, or you must have your own equipment before you feel like you can, do something big with it? Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to answer the second question first. As a video director, I feel that with or without a camera, like, you should be able to make things work. You get, because at the end of the day, we have all been saying one thing: passion, the love. You need to be obsessed about it. You need to be crazy enough about it. You need to wake up in the morning, think about it, how to get it done. That's how you know you have the drive to get things done. So, as a video director, I believe you can rent cameras. I believe you can buy your own camera. You get, well, I always advise to rent cameras first before you now start venturing into the one you buy for yourself personally.
Sorry to cut you real quick. Presently, what camera do you use?
Okay, so me personally, I don't have the big grand camera. No, I don't have. So I have like a Blackmagic camera, 6K Pro. It's my personal camera. So as time goes on, I've used it for like 2 years now. As time goes on, I'm still going to advance. I'm still going to like buy like another, like a better personal camera for myself. But for projects that I shoot, like I make use of Ari, Alexa, mostly Ari, Alexa, sometimes Sony. So, but I just want like young video directors to know that sometimes it's not always about the camera, sometimes it's always about the idea. Because without the idea, we're just looking at clips. So when, like for my team, especially when like we're about to like set up for a project, for example, there are 3 stages. We have the pre-production stage, we have the production stage, then we have the post-production. So the pre-production is where the ideas goes back and forth. So sometimes when an artist reaches out to you, like most of them come with their idea. I remember I was in London, then Kocee reached out to me and he sent me Strangers, and although it was French and I don't understand French like that, so he sent me a voice note, explaining like what the song was talking about. And I know music, sometimes you don't need to understand what they are saying in music before you feel it, before you connect, you get. So I already loved the song, the sound, everything. It just sounded so good. So with the idea he gave to me, I came up with my own idea and I fused it with his to like make one whole like mood board of the song. So after that, that's like, I'll say that's like the pre-production stage. Then from there, after like I put together the mood board, then I sent it over to my team. So now when I say team, not like people that, it has to be people that would believe in you 100%, because like it has to be like a family thing, because when it has to be like a family thing, because when like people believe in you, they are ready to go like 100 with you. Do you get? So these are people that like different. They handle different aspects, like the producer, production designer, and whatnot. Yeah, so I sent the idea to my team, and we looked at it, and there's a saying that like ideas are expensive. You get, ideas are expensive. There are some ideas you come up with that, and again, some artists, they'll be like, I want to be in the private jets, I want to be driving Lamborghini, girls, I want money everywhere. And sometimes all those things, like it costs a lot, like it's a lot of money you get. So
careers, we can say Philbill today, which is also a great icon in music that we have in Africa and over the world as well. You are the foundation, I can say, when it comes to his sound. Now, we have Philbill, who's here. We definitely have other, very, very talented music producers here who are happy to see you, they get inspired seeing what you do.
More French won't finish me, but God pass French. So I think the Phoebe, right? Yeah, I think he said something that's powerful. I just wanted to touch back on that because that's my own philosophy too. If you want to be a genius at anything you do in life, you need to first of all tell yourself that there is no help coming from anywhere except from within you. So why I said that is I remember when I was making songs for Timaya like Uku and some of those songs, I have a very strong imagination when it comes to music. It's like saying, I started making music with the software at the time called Reason, where, for example, the kick and the drums and all of those things, I had to create them myself. Like there was a time I wanted to make a roll, ka 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 boom. I said, okay, now I wanted to test my imagination and not just use anything that I found on the computer, because when we started to produce at the time, we had limited resources. Now you have lots of sample pack, you have lots of things to download on the internet. Back in the time when I started making music, there was even no internet. We used to go to the cyber cafe to go and browse. There was no data and all of those things. So I had to try to create certain things by myself. It's like saying, let me now open your mind. I wish that everybody here can understand English well. Now, if you want to create a sound that feels like you want to break a door, it sounds bah. This bah that I mentioned now, it might be easy now to see a sample like that. But if there was no sample like bah, how do you create it? There's many ways. Like back in the days, I used to put a carton. If, like, you know carton, when you buy AC and there's a carton, you remove the carton, you put it on the floor. You put a nylon, like, what's nylon in French? Nylon. You put nylon lavage on top of the, you put a nylon on top of the carton. You look for a big shoe, like that's like the one that Philbill is wearing. Big shoe. Yeah? You put that big shoe on your leg. You hit it on top of the nylon and the carton. You see that we're getting close. What the remaining thing is just maybe the reverb. And you take it into the software. You cut maybe some of the lows or some of the highs, depending. And you put some reverb on it. You see now that you have created something new. Now you create that thing and you put it out there. Another person can use that thing. Now it's spread all over. That's what makes you a what? A genius. But you remember that that genius came from inside of you. No software will save you. No DAW, if you like, use Fruity Loop, use Cubase. How is it that in the entire world, some of the best songs that have been created, or maybe some of the fun songs, the songs that plays in club, were created from a software like Fruity Loops, where I'm sure a lot of people that use it do not even buy it. They just go somewhere, download them, find key. They don't make the key gen for Windows, they don't make beats. People spend so much money buying Logic, buying this, and maybe at the end of it, it's not like they're not making music, but it's not cutting across to the normal man. So the first thing I think will make you outstanding is you have to check within yourself. Like, let me give you another example so you understand what I mean. What do you think is the most important thing in me, in MasterKraft like this? Do you think it is because I can make beats? What do you think is the most important? Let me make it easy because that question goes long. The most important thing that keeps this person going is as little as the smallest thing that nobody can see. Breath. Anything will make me the breathe. Now make me do like this. That breathing now, nobody will see him. It is very little. When it comes to production, the smallest things are the most important things. When it comes to making music, listen again. The smallest things are the most important things. The smallest things that I'm saying is, when it comes to making music, you don't need too much. You just need to know, like it's like one thing I was teaching one guy one day. He was trying to play bass on the production, and as we were playing the bass, I said, the only way that I know that if you want to play bass, you can play it very well in a production is that if a song is playing, you practice this thing oftentimes, you see what I'm saying? If a song is playing, or maybe you're making a beat and you want to play the bass for the song, and you don't make the drums, the chords and everything, try and do this. Try and maybe put your head down and do. If the hum that you are making is touching you in your chest, you don't get the bass line though. As little as these things, they cannot teach you in school. That's why I said if you need to be a genius, there's no how you will not have to figure it out by yourself. There's no savior. My brother there said something. He said that it's not about the camera. And truly, do you know that there was a day that I wanted to make a video? We don't pay cameraman, we don't watch him video, say, this guy, he bad. So when the cameraman came, he was using his Sonny, whatever, listen to shoots. There was another boy that used to shoot for us. He had just his phone. In fact, the boy that was shooting with his phone, at some point I was telling him, "Okay, come out there, make this person shoot now. What he did, pack up and down, they disturb our shoot." But maybe fortunately or unfortunately, do you know that the video that we eventually used was the one that the guy that was shooting with his phone did? You understand? So at the end of the day, nothing is coming to save you. Nothing will change anything. The smallest things are the most important things. The smallest things, always remember, if you see person way fat, big, what thing they keep that person alive now? Just breath. If you go check the organs where they provide that breath, they are not as big as the person. So always remember that whenever you're making music, whether you're an artist or a producer or anything around creativity, pay attention to the smallest details that come to your mind. Sometimes perfection is not everything. When we started making music, do you know that I say it all the time, that till today, I do not know what a compressor does. I just know say release, attack, knee, threshold. I don't know what it does. All I know is if I push one thing, if you don't work, you don't work. I push and back. If I push another one, if you work, you work. That's why these informations are very necessary. Anything you allow into you is very, very powerful. If you don't train your mind, everything they train it. Do you know that some people do not know how to clap? They don't know how to, they don't separate rhythm, or they don't get rhythm. If you play a song, they don't know how to move. You understand? Now you need to bring them to awareness. That's the same thing with music. Like you have to be aware of yourself, clean your mind. Make sure your mind is always in a good place so that when you hear anything good, you go know. Because everything will start from here. Even if they teach you how to master a song, if you by yourself need to know that, okay, at this point, this mastering is enough. How do you know that it is enough? The only way you know that it's enough is that you have to train your mind by listening to other things that are enough to know that it is enough. So everything starts and ends with you as a music producer. Over the years, God has blessed me to be able to do so much. And this, we'll never even start. That's the truth. We've not even started. Now, 90 the day interesting. Because now there's more profit. There's more stuff. It's like what we were talking about the other time. Can a music producer be successful? The question now is, what is success in the context? Success is dependent on what you count as success. For me, I would want to have everything that anybody has. And sincerely speaking, God has blessed me with those things to some extent. We will hope for more, we'll pray for more. But the biggest success is the fact that in this moment, I can be useful here because of my efforts. Another person can pick up something from me and become a millionaire and become something. That's my own definition of success in my own sense. As much as God has used me to be able to inspire another person to make music, see Kocee, travel, come Nigeria, we sat down, play, we made a song. The song becomes a hit. Kocee is able to feed his family. Kocee is able to take care of a lot of things. Now he's doing this. How again do I quantify success? That's for me, that's the beauty. So that means, especially with the way the music is right now in the world, our music is not second-class music. Anything Philbill can produce, I am sure that some of the people, the top producers in America, they cannot try it. They may have the technology, but the soul, the fact that we can tap into ourselves with nothing, means that our music is the best music in the world. This is the moment. This is the moment. In this moment, my biggest joy here as a successful music producer that I am, and my own success story is going to be, in a couple months, we'll have more Philbills. We'll have more MasterKrafts. Because only Philbill knows you do everything. Only MasterKraft cannot do it all. I need everybody here that's listening as a music person, big up your mind. Open your mind to what the Future is saying now. The ball is in your court. Some people lived life, they did not have the opportunity to meet their mentors. Now this is me here. I know, say maybe I'm sure maybe somehow my music has been able to influence a lot of people. Look at this person you are saying. Started from nothing. Don't look down on yourself. Start today. Open up your mind to listen to more music and believe that what you need is inside of you. Merci. Four times that the police will stop us on the road, everybody for the motor will come down. The motor will park for here. The police will ask you question. They used to always profile me. Once they hear Nigerian, they put me one corner first. Say, you wait. I go one shot. Say, what is what? No, sit down. When they finish the interrogation, we will now all enter into the car back. We'll continue moving. Let me tell you the advantage of this. Some of the best stories can only come from pain. Cameroon is so rich with music. Why I use the word so rich with music is that if you take all of the things that is happening in Cameroon and all of the experiences you've had in Cameroon growing up, people with talent with no opportunity, the oppression from one side or the other side, if you turn that into music, do you know how rich that music is going to be? Powerful. I've been to Cameroon too many times, so I can tell you. I used to always go sometimes and sit at bars. Because I know, say, the first time I came to this country, the person that brought me to this country told me that we will not bring you into this country and you go home without drinking Mimbo. They can't go give me 2 Castel. I drank 2 Castel. I don't get myself that day. So, it is a country that prioritizes enjoyment, because at the end of the day, you get to a point where you don't try, you know work. You don't try, you know work. So you know what's happened? Let me enjoy myself. Now what happens to you as a creative person is, you go and sit down in that bar that they're enjoying themselves. Look at them again, they want to enjoy themselves. What does that tell you? What kind of music are you supposed to create for people that want to enjoy themselves? That's an opportunity. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. Any country will get a lot of pain, we get a lot of issues with the disturb the citizen. They always have the best music if you can look at their story well and create something from it. So with Cameroon, me personally know that Cameroon has so much richness in music. It's just be say, in moments like this is the moment that the ability to be able to create it and package it well comes. That's why you guys must learn to appreciate Kocee, Guinness, and the people that made this kind of seminar possible. Because, yeah, in times like this is when you build the ability to be able to tell it. It's like telling a story. Nigerians found a better way to tell their stories. That's why in a country like Nigeria, you can see somebody called Portable. As funny as that guy looks, he's servicing a sector that has that story to listen to. As Whiskey is, he can go, like I used to say it all the time. Whiskey feed deal with Kim Kardashian tomorrow, feed deal with anybody the next tomorrow. He go dress for you like this, he go wear things with the expensive clothes, Gucci. When he tries to sing or when he's doing his music, he's not doing the music with the mindset of Gucci. Because on that level of Gucci, nobody go hear him. We no go hear him. That's why you find him coming back to things like Kese. That's what we understand. That's what we want to party with. That's his opportunity to use our ability to turn up for nothing, to make his own music. So Cameroon is yet untapped when it comes to the kind of music that we're supposed to be making in Cameroon. But is the potential there? It is there 200%. It is in moments like this, like I said, immediately after this seminar, like I said, in 6 months' time, I'm looking forward to lots and lots of good songs coming out of this country, taking advantage of what is happening. You have to tell your story. You have to sell the story to the entire world. So that's it. Master!